Hey, Jason Rogers here. I want to share with you the number one tool I've been using as I've been following the QLA process, and I want to share with you how you can get a head start as well using this number one tool. I also want to give you an update. It's day 82 since I left the castle. I'll share with you where I'm at, and I also want to share with you some news that you'll probably want to be aware of if you've been following myself on the YouTube channel. Firstly, let's talk about the number one tool I recommend you use if you're going to go to the castle or if you're going to follow the QLA process. And really, I would say this is even for you if you simply want to be more successful in your career. Whether you want to get a job, whether you want to start a business, get a LinkedIn. Get a LinkedIn, make a LinkedIn profile. And what I'll do for you actually is I will allow you to connect with me. If you send me a connection invitation, I will accept it. But make a LinkedIn profile today. And a couple of the things you're going to want to be looking for is one, make sure that your picture looks professional. Ideally, it's you wearing a suit and a tie. Two, I encourage you to put every single piece of information you can on your LinkedIn profile and really fill out your resume. Think of all the volunteer experiences you have. Think of all of the awards you've won or all of the certificates that you've gained or all of the degrees that you've earned or all of the job experiences that you have. Any and everything that makes you look like an individual that's capable, get it on your LinkedIn. And what I would say is this as well. Even if you don't have a super robust resume yet, you still want to be on LinkedIn. And the reasons are abundant. Firstly, LinkedIn is a place where you can connect with virtually any and every successful person in the world, in the business world today. Okay, that in and of itself is extremely powerful. You can literally be one message away from your future chairman, your future board of directors, your future mentor. You can be one message away from a banker that you may ultimately get financing to finance your dream. You could literally be in contact with any and everyone imaginable, whether it's Big Four accounting partners, whether it's top lawyers at international law firms. You want to be on LinkedIn and you want to build up your LinkedIn now so that if you ultimately follow QLA, if you've yet to start QLA, build your LinkedIn now so that when you go, you already have a mature looking LinkedIn. You don't have 6 connections and a goofy looking profile. No, you want to have over 500 connections. You want to have a robust LinkedIn profile. And the best time to make that, if you've yet to do so, is today. So again, make a LinkedIn. It's the number one tool. If you use the LinkedIn recruiter package, you can literally reach out to any and everyone imaginable. And you will find that it's very, very, very possible to build a robust network of accountants and lawyers and investment bankers and business makers and deal makers and businessmen and CEOs and C-suite executives. These people are all on LinkedIn. And when you build a strong profile, you're going to be able to connect with them. You're going to be able to share with them what you're doing, your dream. If you're following the QLA process, you can educate them to your new business endeavor and potentially bring them on your team, or you can partner with these individuals. And even still, if you're not going to follow QLA or if you're not an individual that's looking to start your own business, LinkedIn is also a place for you to network and find your next job opportunity. You got to get on LinkedIn. So make a LinkedIn, connect with me. I will accept your invitation. And that's really going to be, in my opinion, the most powerful business tool that you can use in 2019 and beyond. Next, what I wanted to do in this video was give you an update on where I'm at. It is currently day 81 or day 82 since I left the castle. And what I'm actually going to have to do is cut off on making YouTube videos. This, for a couple of weeks, is going to be the last new YouTube video I make, most likely, because in short, it's getting to the deal making. It's getting to the time where we got to close a deal, right? We are very close to submitting a formal LOI, letter of intent. We are vetting the last few acquisition targets we're looking at very closely. And at this point, we're getting to the point where I need to be 1000% focused. Laser beam focus, as Dan puts it, right? And so what I'm really getting at for you is that we are very close to entering that 30-day due diligence period where you basically assess the nature of the acquisition target. You make sure you know what you're buying before you buy it. You get your funding together and you make a deal happen. We're getting very close to that last 30-day period where that's going to be reality. What I can also share is most likely I will not be completing a deal before that individual. I believe he did a deal in 110 days. There was one of you that was sharing a timeline of where I needed to be to make that happen. I believe we would have needed to put an LOI in last Wednesday to keep on track to do that. I chose not to basically jump into an LOI or basically jump into an agreement to potentially buy a business right now, insofar as I did not find an acquisition target that I felt fully solidified the needs that need to be solidified for the investors, for the banks, etc. yet. We're very close to that point. I'm a big believer in moving the ball forward every single week, but at the same time, I don't like rushing. So it's blending that aggression with pragmatism. Now, that all said, like I shared a minute ago, this will most likely be the last new video that I record for several weeks. Now, know that there are new videos in the pipeline that will be getting released in the upcoming weeks. So there's still going to be new videos for you guys to be seeing, but I want to close at least a deal or two before I really keep talking here on YouTube. And the truth is I may be posting a lot less, maybe only bi-weekly for the foreseeable future, as, look, I've shared with you guys how to get in striking distance of your own first deal, right? I've shared with you how to build a board. I've shared with you how to recruit top accounting firms, top law firms, all of it, right? We've talked about that here on the channel. I've even put up videos about how to call bankers. I've even, there's videos that are about to come up about how to recruit investors. So I've put together an incredible resource that's completely free for you that will get you very close to your first deal. I'm basically taking you right to the point where you're in striking distance where you can make $1 million acquisition. But because I've yet to do this myself, as I've been very transparent with you guys about my past experiences, what I'm going to say simply is I need to get it done myself and stop talking about it. Not that I've been talking about QLA more than I've been doing QLA. I put in about 5 to 8 times more effort doing QLA than I do talking about it, right? This is the YouTube channel here. It's just a little side project I do on Saturdays or on a Sunday. But now it's time for me to completely tune out, zone in, get a deal or two done, and then come in and I'll talk about it. So you probably won't be seeing new videos from me. It is February 9th. This will most likely be the last video I record for a while, but stay tuned, share in the comments if you want to connect with me. I'll do my best to reply to comments, but I'm going to be way less active in the comments as well. What I would say is if you really have an inquiry or something you want to discuss with me about, reach out to me on LinkedIn. Again, that's below. Connect with me on LinkedIn. And what I'll leave you with is this. I've been reading Dan Pena's Your First 100 Million. I actually initially listened to the audiobook. And what I can tell you is that the book itself is absolute gold. If you can, get yourself a copy. Whether that means you have to call Guthrie Castle and have them ship it to you, even if it costs some money. I personally got Your First 100 Million, the hard copy, because I went to the castle. But I have to say that the hard copy, in my opinion, is even more valuable than the audio version where he reads it. And I didn't believe that would be the case. But to have that resource, I've finally been really diving into Your First 100 Million, the book. I went through all of Dan's YouTube videos and I went through his Your First 100 Million, the audio book, before going to the castle. And then I went to the castle. But I can tell you that I'm still learning things I didn't even know about by reading the Your First 100 Million print copy, aka the hardcover book. And so I would really suggest for you that you read that hardcover book if you're serious about QLA. But if you really want to get things going, make a LinkedIn and connect with me, all right? I keep putting like so because I'm saying make your profile. The LinkedIn link is right below. Connect with me and get the ball rolling because your LinkedIn is literally your virtual resume. Doesn't it make sense for you to optimize your resume? The answer is yes. Get it going today if you're serious about being more successful. That's my suggestion for you. And with that, I'm out. I have a ton to do. I will talk to you in the future.